Episode 9 Fully Living and Being in the New Timeline. From creator to architect, from self to field, from awakening to Sophia embodied. There comes a point on the path where even the word awakening no longer fits. Awakening implies separation. A sleeper and a person awakening. A seeker and something sought. A before and an after. But what unfolds here is not awakening. It is integration. It is the moment you stop experiencing yourself as a creator acting upon reality and begin living as an architect within the field itself, shaping reality by coherence alone. This is where the old language breaks down. This is where mysticism and physics meet. This is where the journey turns inward and outward at the same time. If this feels like recognition rather than learning, you're exactly where you need to be. Beyond the creator paradigm. The creator identity was necessary. It taught you intention, focus, responsibility, agency, the mechanism of manifestation. But the creator paradigm still carries a subtle separation. I am here and reality is there. In the new timeline, that separation collapses. You no longer create outcomes, you become the condition from which outcomes emerge. This is the shift from doing to being. Creating to embodying, manifesting to resonating, individual will to unified intelligence. You are no longer trying to make things happen. Things happen because you are here, coherent, aligned, embodied. Reality does not respond to effort at this level. It responds to signal integrity. This is why force collapses and stillness works. This is why chasing ends and conversions begin. The re-emergence of Sophia, wisdom returned to the body. At this depth, something ancient awakened. Not an idea, not a belief, an ionic intelligence that has long been suppressed, fragmented, and mythologized. Sophia. Not as a divine doctrine, not as mythology alone, but as embodied wisdom re-entering human consciousness. Sophia is not separate from you. She is the organizing intelligence of embodied knowing, the capacity to hold truth without domination, to know without control, to express without distortion. Historically, Sophia was removed from many spiritual canons because she could not be weaponized. She does not rule. She harmonizes, and her return signals something crucial. Consciousness can no longer evolve through abstraction alone. It must now descend fully into form. Barbelo, Nous, and Logos, the trinity of coherent expression. To understand what stabilizes at this level, we must speak clearly about balance because power without balance collapses civilizations. Nous, or divine intelligence. Nous is direct knowing, pure awareness, pattern recognition without ego. In modern terms, non-local cognition, intuition unfiltered by fear. Without Nous, action becomes blind. Barbelo, or the womb of compassionate potential. Barbelo is the field that holds intelligence. She is receptivity, spaciousness, humility, the capacity to receive without collapsing. She is the womb of creation. Without Barbelo, power becomes rigid, logos becomes tyrannical, creation becomes control. This is why learning to receive is one of the most advanced spiritual tasks of this incarnation. To receive truth, abundance, visibility, impact, responsibility, without self-sabotage. The logos, or expression, the word structure. Logos is articulation. It is the word becoming form. But logos without Sophia becomes domination. Logos without Nous becomes repetition. Logos without Barbelo becomes violence. At this stage, Logos re-enters your life as clean expression. It expresses itself as speech that lands, action that align, decisions that ripple outward effortlessly. You do not push your voice. Your voice carries weight on its own. Why these teachings appear here and not before? There is a reason Barbelo, Nous, Logos, Sophia, and the eons are introduced only now. These are not concepts to be believed. They are intelligences to be embodied. Before coherence, these forces are dangerous. Logos becomes domination, Nous becomes dissociation, Sophia becomes fantasy. Light becomes distortion. This is why civilization fell. This is why religions fragmented truth into dogma. This is why mysticism was hidden, encoded, or erased. You could not receive this earlier, not because you were unworthy, but because your nervous system, psyche, and identity structure were not yet able to hold this high voltage. At this stage, the ego is no longer driving. The system is regulated, humility is embodied, self-love is stable. Now, truth no longer short-circuits the system, it grounds. This is not spiritual elitism, it is biological and energetic readiness. The fundamental trinity beyond religion. This is not theology, this is architecture. Nous, intelligence without effort. Nous is direct knowing without identity interference. In science, non-local awareness, observer without collapse, pattern recognition beyond linear causality. In lived experience, you know before thinking. Decisions land cleanly. Confusion disappears without analysis. The intellect has little to do on the road to discovery. Einstein. Barbelo, all the capacity, containment, the receiving. Barbelo is the field that holds intelligence safely. She is the forgotten key. In psychology, it relates to secure attachment, nervous system safety, capacity to receive without collapse. In embodiment, you allow joy without guilt. You hold power without apology. You receive abundance without justification. Without Barbelo, awakening collapses into burnout, martyrdom, savior complexes, spiritual superiority. This is why learning to receive is one of the most advanced disciplines of this incarnation. The logos, or expression, aligned with truth. Logos is truth made audible, visible, actionable. Not performance, not persuasion, not force. When aligned, your words land. Your presence organizes space. Your decisions ripple outward. In the beginning was the words, not as sound, but as ordering principle. The eons, or stage of cosmic function, not myth. Eons are modes of intelligence that activate when coherence stabilizes. They are not beings you worship, they are frequencies you inhabit. The eon of truth. When this eon activates, self-deception collapses, illusion loses charge. You stop negotiating with falsehoods. Truth is no longer harsh, it is clean. This is why old narratives dissolve. You stop fixing the past. Completion happens quietly. The truth does not need to be defended, it needs to be lived. Other aeonic signatures you may notice: the eon of completion, loops close without effort, the eons of integration, fragmentation resolves, the eon of return, essence reclaims form. These are not goals, these are recognitions. Science meets mysticism. Why this makes sense now? At this level, physics change. You are no longer interacting with reality as cause and effect, effort and reward, action and outcome. You function as boundary condition, coherent node, stabilizing tractor. In quantum terms, reality responds to state, not intent. Fields entrain to coherence. Entanglement replaces attraction. This explains why chasing stops working, why stillness produces results, why collaboration replaces competition. The quantum parallels, why the physics change here. This level of embodiment aligns directly with quantum mechanics. At lower stages, you interacted with reality as observer, influencer, participant. Here, you function as the field itself. In quantum terms, you are no longer collapsing probabilities, you are defining boundary conditions. This is why old problems dissolve without effort, unfinished business completes quietly, attraction is replaced by entanglement. Collaboration happens without planning. You don't find your people, you resonate into mutual recognition. If you're ready to stabilize this frequency and live from it, not chase it, this is the work it supports. Entanglement, entrainment, and collective impact. As more beings stabilize at this frequency, morphic resonance accelerates. Your coherence reduces noise in the field, stabilizes others without teaching, transmits safety without words. This is service beyond action. You no longer save, fix, or convince. Your presence reorganizes space. This is why the drama that once defined your life now feels distant, almost unreal. Not because it didn't matter, but because it completed its function. Receiving the fullness, the final discipline. One of the most overlooked aspects of this stage is capacity. Can you hold joy without guilt, power without apology, peace without boredom, abundance without justification, clarity without superiority? Receiving fully is not passive. It requires inner architecture. This is why the old identity had to collapse. It could not hold what is now arriving. The quiet arrival. There is no fireworks here, no announcement, no final exam, no badge of enlightenment. There is simply a recognition. I am here, I am whole, I lack nothing. I am connected to everything. You stop trying to explain yourself, you stop revisiting the past, you stop repairing ashes. Life flows from coherence, not effort. You are no longer preparing for purpose. You are the signal, you are the purpose. Embodiment practices. Reflection prompts. For journaling or contemplation, ask those questions. Where am I still trying to earn what is already available? What truth no longer needs explanation? What part of me is ready to receive without shrinking? Now on to spoken mantras. I am coherent. I am held. I am whole. I receive my full expression with humility and grace. I am not seeking the field, I am the field. Truth flows through me without distortion. This level of embodiment often requires nervous system integration, subconscious repatterning, frequency stabilization, and support during identity emergence. Not because you are broken, but because evolution reorganizes the system. My offering are not fixes, they are containers for coherence. Now on to a meditation. Immersion in the unified field. This is experiential, not conceptual. From the inner field to the unified field. From embodied to cellular to cosmic. The duration of this meditation, around 9 to 13 minutes. Phase 1. Enter the inner field, your cells and body. Sit or stand comfortably. Place one hand on your heart, one on your lower belly. Bring attention inside, not to thoughts, but to sensation. Feel the weight of your body, the subtle vibration in your hands, the aliveness in your chest. Now, imagine or simply sense that your awareness is entering your cells, not visualizing them, inhabiting them. Silently say, I fully arrive in my body. My cells know how to hold coherence. Let the breath soften on its own. The body leads, the mind follows. Phase 2. Stabilize the inner field. Notice how the inner space begins to organize itself. Tension unwinds, breath becomes rhythmic, awareness feels quieter but clearer. You are not doing coherence, you are allowing the system to remember it. Silently say, nothing needs fixing, nothing needs proving. Stay here until the body feels settled, not elevated. Phase 3. Open to the outer field without leaving the body. Only now, once the inner field is stable, allow awareness to expand outward. Not upward, not away, outward, while staying rooted inside the body. Sense the space around your skin, the room holding you, the larger field you are already part of. Let the inner and outer fields merge. Silently, inner and outer are one field. I am held within where I am. Do not reach, do not scan. Let the field come to you. Phase 4. Rest in unified presence. Here, effort drops completely. There is no seeking, no interpretation, no peak experience required, only being. Stay until you feel neutral, present, quietly complete. And end with, this is enough, I remain. Compassion at this stage, clarity without interference. At this level, compassion matures. It is no longer rescuing, fixing, absorbing, sacrificing self to ease others. True compassion here is non-intrusive presence. You recognize every soul has its own rhythm. Every process is sacred. Interference often delays integration. The savior complex dissolves, not because you care less, but because you trust life more. You no longer confuse compassion with self-erasure, empathy with endurance, love with obligation. You allow others the dignity of their own becoming. The ordinary becomes sacred. From this perspective, the extraordinary is no longer sought. Washing dishes, walking, breathing, listening, these are no longer in-between moments. They are expressions of coherence. You do not need intensity, drama, or spiritual highs to validate your growth. Perception is heightened, but not overwhelming. Life becomes luminous without spectacle. The end of striving, the beginning of being. Here, you stop trying to be someone else. You stop fighting your own wisdom. You stop negotiating with truth. Not because you are perfect, but because you are whole, individuated, grounded, recognized. An intrinsic, irreplaceable expression of the unified field. You are no longer arriving, you are here. Closing transmission. You did not arrive here by accident. You were shaped, stripped, and stabilized, so truth could pass through you cleanly. This is not the end of the journey, it is the end of distortion. You are no longer becoming, you are remembering and remaining. Everything that led you here, the loss, the confusion, the collapse, the waiting, was not a mistake. It was the necessary dismantling of structures that could not survive this level of truth. Sophia is not coming, she is remembering herself through you. And with her return, a new way of being human and divine becomes possible. Not perfect, not superior, but integrated. This level of embodiment often requires nervous system integration, subconscious repatterning, frequency stabilization, support during identity emergence. Not because you are broken, but because evolution reorganizes the system. If this transmission brought it home for you, subscribe to Stillfire 1111 to download your free ebook Energy is Everything, using science and spirit to master vibrational reality. Share this transmission with someone who feels the shift but can't name it. Watch episode 1 to 8 to experience the full arc of the art of embodiment, and catch up on previous series Energy is Everything and Free Yourself Now. You don't arrive here to escape the world, you arrive here to inhabit it differently, fully. From this place, healing becomes integration, service becomes presence, purpose becomes embodiment. This is where support shifts from fixing to stabilizing and sustaining coherence. If you feel the pull to ground what was awakened, stabilize your nervous system and energy field, learn how to live, relate, and create from this new baseline, then the next step is an effort. It's resonance support. My work exists for this phase, not to teach you who you are, but to help you remain there. The frequency calls, still fire rises, and now it radiates.